Oh my god, I really don't feel like doing makeup today. Whoops. Fuck. Alright, well. Holy shit, did I just get on the ground? Whatever. So I do long distance, and it originally started because my boyfriend, I met him in the Gold Coast, and he lives in the Gold Coast when I first met him, and I live in Sydney. And then after meeting and having to go back to Sydney, this was like 2021, he was like, let's take a fucking chance and let's do long distance. Let's take an absolute chance. And I was very like, I've never been in a relationship before. I don't think I wanted, I don't know, this isn't the vibe. Anyway, he stuck it out. He was very patient with me, and he was very like, because I was giving him mixed signals, I was very into him. I was just like, long distance has like so many like negative connotations. Everyone who I've ever heard talk about long distance has only ever said that it never works. Anyway, he moved to Sydney for a little while and lived with me. And we lived together, and we had that little thing going on. Turns out he hates Sydney. Fair enough. I feel like Sydney's a really hard place to love if you're not from here. If you didn't grow up in Sydney, like, I can definitely see the unappeal of being here. It's just so industrial, and I low-key think it's so hard to make friends here, especially if you don't go to institutions like school or university. The only like places are kind of like extracurriculars or like work and stuff. So I can absolutely understand why. This doesn't matter, because like we figured this out after he went to Melbourne, because he got accepted into the Air Force, and for him it's been like a dream to just like try out being in the Air Force. And so that's what he's doing. And let me tell you, that definitely came with a lot of hardships in our relationship, and a lot of like, do we even know what we're doing? Because it was really fucking hard to be like, you just got here, it's kind of just gone, and we're back to like what felt like square one. I thank my lucky stars every day that I did that, because he is so happy, and we got to, I guess, this point in our relationship where we were kind of like, we've already been so like non-traditional with our relationship, in terms of like, we've been doing long distance for so long, people think we're like fucking insane, but it works, because I find that we have this strength where when one person has opportunities that are potentially in a different direction, we've stretched so far in terms of our like who we are and in terms of our relationship, that we're able to adapt so well if someone in our if one of us has new opportunities. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, I think there's this huge like negativity around long distance, but I want to bring a lot of positivity to the chat, because I think long distance can be one of the like biggest showmanships of love. Being like, not seeing you is so fucking hard, and I'm gonna go through that because I know you're my person. And like, it's not gonna feel that way if they're not your person, or if like you feel someone's giving more than you're getting. It has to be kind of that's I think where a lot of the like the long distance struggles come from, is because it can feel uneven or something like that. I don't know, but I think, at least for Ben and I, we've got a lot of equality in what we want and give to the other person, and I love that. So I support long distance. I think it's an awesome way sometimes to know, or to at least be like, I can be in a relationship and I can go pursue my own independent and individual things, because I'm an independent girly through and through. This is why I can actually like do long distance and feel like okay most of the time. I like to be, I don't know, I can sometimes get tunnel vision with him, and I like to have that little I'm me, but just me sometimes, but then I like to also be me with him. So it's this kind of like, I get the best of both worlds. But I understand why some people do not like it and do not vibe it. It's just not their vibe. Stop! It's not their vibe. Stop! I don't know. I'd love to see a little bit of like that's so sweet that you guys do that for each other and that you support each other so much that like you can do that for the other and be like really content, because it's not that we don't miss each other. Damn, if I could fucking choose it, I'd have him on a little leash around me all the time, but that's not life and I can't do that. And if we have forever together, what's a few years? You know, that's kind of been my mantra since he went to Melbourne to do the Air Force, is that like we have so long and like we're so with each other. I'm so glad I met him young. But like we have so long. What's a few years of us doing our own thing together gonna do? You know what I mean? It would probably add a lot of prosperity to our relationship. A lot of like, I think it misses out a lot of that resentment, especially because I think we just run that way on an individual level. We like to go explore our own things, and especially because we are within such different industries, it's so hard. He's in rural, I'm in city. Maybe like there. Yeah, my mirror is here and I gotta do my eyeliner. You're just a man, it's just what you do. I will say this MAC like eyeliner is really good. Coming from a girl who's never used like an actual eyeliner pencil in her life, you know what I used to do? This was a week ago because I'm so stupid. I used to put eyeshadow just like, actually I think that's fine. It's literally for your eye. But I used to get like a tiny little brush and I would just put eyeshadow as eyeliner on because I was too like lazy to go out and buy an actual eyeliner pencil. Okay, I don't really use this ever. The first time I used this was a couple days ago and I hurt my eyes. So I don't know, but let's try it. Is that fine? Yeah. Makeup gurus in the comment section, please let me know what I'm doing wrong. I've completely stopped talking about my relationship, but like, whatever. You got the gist. I love my boyfriend. Now it's all smudged. This sucks. Whatever. Okay, so I realized I accidentally used lip liner on my eyes. This is the actual pencil, and I did not use this, so. Does it matter? Oh my god. Not me like giving an absolute like this is so good on your eyes, and then it wasn't actually the product that I was talking about. Oh my god, you're such an idiot. Anyone remember that Tana Mojo video from yonks ago when she talked about what she would do in class, and she would put mascara on, and then she would curl her eyelashes all throughout the day with mascara on. I always think about that every time that I curl my eyes. I broke my lip liner the other day because I sat on it. This is her. I broke her. You broke me first. Hey, this lighting's doing like absolute fuck all for my face. Whatever. Oh well. Okay, so I think I'm done. Whatever it is, like whatever. And now I've got to do my hair and I'm gonna get ready. Anyway, this is it.